A robbery on the log from early this morning, December 7th at about 0035 hours. This one involved a subject who had been chatting with an individual via Snapchat in reference to the sale of some shoes, or trying to arrange the sale of some shoes. He did go to a location in which he was instructed to go to. Upon arriving at that location, the victim had brought another subject with him to be, I guess, to have another person with him in case something were to happen. And he said that he saw someone come towards his vehicle while he was waiting outside, and then later 3 people arrived outside the vehicle. He said one of these subjects appeared to be the person that he had been conversing with via Snapchat, and they began to assault him and try to take his wallet. The report says that the victim's wallet was dropped on the ground, and the person who had been in the vehicle with him had picked up his wallet and then a set of car keys that were on the ground also, which those car keys belonged to the suspect in this case. So the suspect, or the victim, and this, actually just the victim I should say, went to a different address. Said he exited his vehicle and was approached by the suspect again, who somehow followed him to this next location and began to hit him with a 2x4 in the face. He said he was struck about 4 times in the head and face area, as well as being punched. He then went into an apartment building, and the subject followed him to this address, or the apartment inside there. Again, began to assault him in there, wanted his car keys back. That was his reason for following him. A female subject inside the apartment was able to get a hold of the wooden 2x4 and secure that. And then the police were called initially for the fight disturbance outside, is what led the police to that location. So you guys want any information on the arrestee in that, I assume? His last name I'll spell for you: Q-U-A-Y-E. First name of Thomas. He's a 24-year-old Sioux Falls resident. Thomas? He has no middle name listed.
What was the age of the victim?
The victim is 22 years old.
Did it say what kind of shoes they were?
It just said an exchange of shoes, and in fact, I'm not quite clear on if he was the seller or what, but it does say Jordan shoes, I should say. Yep, Jordans.
Girl or guy?
Victim's a male, yep.
About the victim's injuries at all?
Let's see if I get any details on that for you. Sorry, just digging through the report here real quick. So he had multiple spots on his head and face that were swollen, as well as a laceration and a lump on his chin. It was consistent with someone hitting him with a wooden board. Doesn't look like he was hospitalized or anything for it, though.
Do you have location and time?
Yep. So the initial call was to, where the final call or final location where this happened was in the 6200 block of West 43rd on today's date about 0036 hours. The initial meeting where the first assault took place was near the 3500 block of South Marion Road. Thomas was lodged for, if you guys want the charges, aggravated assault, first-degree burglary, robbery in the first degree, and false impersonation.
What was that false person who was in charge of?
He gave a false name when the officer spoke with him initially on scene.
You said the victim was hospitalized?
No, he was not. No. At least at the time of the report, it wasn't. And that's about it for anything